for the public that's watching, why is re-IPOing versus reform the linchpin in understanding what's going on with the government-sponsored enterprises?
Okay, so first of all, what's going on is Congress has been totally inept. Republicans are in the majority right now. I don't know of a Republican senator during the crisis that didn't believe that Fannie and Freddie needed to be wound down. The American people understand that they have $5 trillion in liabilities. The government is backing them. Now the government owns them, and we need to reform them. What's the purpose, Rick, of having a Republican majority if you're not going to deal with the basic issues that need to be dealt with? And I know the American people are angry. This, to me, is Exhibit 1. I mean, we talk about XM Bank, Rick, which is $130 billion, and act like that's some big reform deal. And yet we're not majoring in the majors. So we need to reform.
Senator, let me interrupt you again.
Okay.
Indecision is a decision, okay? Congress, through their indecision and through the lobbying pressures described by hedgies who have positions in this conservatorship relationship, that is the decision. And from what I'm hearing, the lobbyists are winning over the reformers.
Well, actually, that is not true. But here's what I would say to the American people. If Congress continues to be inept on an issue, by the way, there's a majority of people here that believe that they should be wound down and replaced so that the taxpayers are not backing them up as they are today. Over time, these well-connected people that, again, I don't fault what they're doing. You and I have talked about this. They will eventually take advantage of the system. They will eventually re-IPO them. They will be back like they were before this began. They will continue to be way too big to fail. The government will back them up again when they fail. Private profits, public losses will return to that model. And so you're exactly right. The fact that Congress is so inept, and the American people should be irate about this, because we are so inept at dealing with the issues that really matter here. There are some people that over time, not anytime soon, because I don't think they're gaining that much ground, but they're beginning to win over a few people, and that is inappropriate. We should do what we were elected to do, and that is to wind them down and replace it with something that's much more dynamic and that the American people do not need to stand behind.
Well, thank you so much for your thoughts, Senator. It just seems to me that many in government, including the administration, rather tackle easier jobs like Mother Nature and climate change. Thank you for taking the time today. Back to you, Squawk on the Street.